It's time for TOL. Y'all know what that stands for. And we got the Logs going up against Millionaire Menagod, which I believe is an AI-driven team. And the Logs, it's a tale of two leagues, my friends. In TFO, Logs kicking serious ass, and Dexter Doyley having a season for the ages. And in TOL, basically can't even wipe their ass with anything, and it's just pretty brutal. They have yet to win a game. So here we have Copeland doing pretty well, coming in at he pitches it to Dollar, and they are sitting at 3-2. The Menagods have not watched much of these teams yet, so we shall see. The Logs also foregoing their traditional green outfit, kind of a weird pukey color, just passes that right over everybody's heads. And Ash takes it down all the way inside the 10. What an initial play there. Now let's see what they do. They got trips, and he tries to fire it deep in, but it is knocked away. Don't you hate it when you're trying to get it deep in and it's knocked away? So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Here comes motion. Oh, a brilliantly read play. The defensive back or linebacker or whatever. I mean, who's really paying attention here? Oh, and then Paul Bunyan and his partner get him on the little slow-developing FB roll, and that's going to force a field goal. Bottom hash, shank-a-tank. So all the way down, 1st and goal at the 9, and the Menagods shit the bed. You know, I find myself very torn because in general, I mean, do I want to root for fucking AI? Why the hell would I want to root for that? I'd rather see Jeremy win. Jeremy was kind of a braggadocious a-hole in his TOL season, especially when they were undefeated. So that was a little annoying. It's kind of fun to see him humbled. So I'm really not quite sure who I'm rooting for. Let's hope for a tie. All right, that brings up 2nd and 10 after a nice play. He's going to keep it. He's got the sweep. Got a lot of blockers out in front. And Sprucey boy, is out there. Now it's motion for Doyley. Doyley, obviously, I know I warned him. I said, please don't put Doyley in at a QB because he just doesn't know what the fuck to do. And obviously, everything has been proven to be correct. All right, he's got a dump off. Can he fire it to him reasonably quickly? And he actually, I wouldn't have thrown it to that guy, but it turned out okay. Had a couple of choices. Sprucey boy, all right. Give that man his due. Yippee-ki-yay, MFer. Sprucey boy with the score from a rare TD pass from Dexter Doyley. And so they take the lead 7-0. Could this be, could they get that monkey off their back? They went 7-0 in TFO. Will they go, maybe it was 6-0, one of those two. Will they be able to go 0-6, or will they be able to beat that streak? Which one's going to happen first? Here's Copeland, man, chased again, but that does force a quick, who the hell was that? The other receiver could have just taken one step and gone. Do you guys like that only one receiver goes after the ball, even if it's close to another one? Or do you wish it was a little more realistic and they would do some other ones? That was knocked away. 3rd and 10. They got a couple of good pass plays here, but not when it's a called play. Wet Stump will get in there, and he'll put his stump right on you. Does my stump get you wet? And, looked like it had a chance to be blocked, but he still gets off. A nice kick. There's Woody Harrelson. White men can jump and run and marry Jeopardy queens. Here's Doyley, called play, does get the ball off. Ooh, really needed to dive into coverage there to secure that. But no one's willing to sacrifice their body on an 0-5 team. Now he is chased up the middle, and it is a diving catch by Harrelson. Harrelson there, your wide receiver 1, your punt returner, doing a lot. And you gotta love Woody. And whoa, look at Woody. We were just talking about it. Then he hurls him. I think he's going all the way, folks. And he is. Look at that. Woody Harrelson knocking that in, and it is now a 2-touchdown lead for the Logs. Will the Logs start to roll as this first quarter winds down? That kick is up, 0 pressure. The Menagods stumbling significantly. Dollar, he's got some speed, but can't quite get through that little web of defenders there. Here's one of your shittier pass plays. Trips to the left, does have a man wide open, throws it to the wrong guy. Copeland now getting chased and sacked. So the weak center going up against a tough nose tackle. And that could be trouble all game long. Called play again, knocked away. Just a pretty pathetic 3 and out. The Menagods are going to have to punt. Medium plus punt by Meyer. There's good old Woody. He does have a horde of people coming at him. Quickly overwhelmed, and it's a 2.5-yard return. Holds on to the ball, thank God. Doyley called play coming at him, and he is brought down by Hubert Angel. Called play again. Oh, and then it's a fumble just when things are going well. It's going to be a fumble, scoop, and score. The Menagods, obviously the AI, understanding what's happening, decides to hack the system and cheat. That's how they have a winning record. And so they are in there, take their time on the lineup, sneak it through, and put it in. Suddenly, what looked like a potential blowout is now just a 1-score game. Here comes Woody again, and overwhelmed. All of a sudden, it seems like the speed and conditions have shifted, and this AI team is looking angry. Line does hold nicely, got a couple of dump-offs, takes forever to throw. Finally finds the Oak, who's slow as shit, and then he fumbles, proving that the cheating is on full route. And he returns it all the way back to the 23, although in his defense, or in the defense of the AI, he looked really bad. Okay, motion. They swing it up to Dollar, who's got a lot of speed but can't quite break around to the outside. 3rd and 8, big 3rd down. Here's that trips play again. Gonna have a couple of choices. Oh, and it's an INT in the end zone. Huge, costly mistake. And so it's like that fumble never happened. Here they are, a lot of pressure. They try to lead Woody, who makes a catch in coverage. Look at him go. Pressure up the middle. Doyley senses it. There's Hubert Angel once again, another sack. Brings up a long 2nd down. Oh, and Doyley, God, looks like he's going to get destroyed. Is Hubert Angel on fire here, folks? 3 sacks in the 2nd quarter. And he's got a man super deep. It's Fur, and he hits him perfectly in stride. So those 2 pathetic plays raced by a brilliant 3rd and long. Pressure up the middle, and this time he tosses Hubert, who was going for his 4th sack, and then races forward for a 1st down. Time not really a factor. They're burning some timeouts. They swing it down low. The line collapses, but not a huge deal. Spruce trying to work at it. Picks up 4. Do they go run or pass here? They're going to run right up the middle. Oh, and he is chopped from behind. Oak looks pretty slow. Big 3rd down. They can get a 1st down. And maybe that's what he's going for. Oh, no, he's going for a touchdown. And this, let's see, they've got 1 play to punch it in. Do they go with the classic? They do. It's not called by the defense, but he is slow. Oh, tackled from behind as he reaches forward. They say the knee was not down. John Oak extends the ball past the plane. Looked like he wasn't going anywhere. And they do now have returned to that 14-point lead with very little time on the clock. They need a huge return from Dollar to have any chance at anything. And he is 3 yards deep and tied up and then tackled at the 12. They should just kneel this fucker and get down with it. They are going to try to throw. Slow-ass wide receiver 1 with a diving catch just for stats. He is tagged down. So there you have it. The winless Logs, fired up and angry, coming out, able to battle back after that scoop and score on the fumble. And really, their defense has done a nice job shutting down the offense of the Menagods. Here's Woody. He's had some pretty good returns, but that will not be added to his highlight reel. Doyley getting chased. He gets flattened, but not before he gets the ball out to Woody. Woody's got speed, gets a couple of divers, and a huge pickup. Now they swing it to Spruce. Spruce is mad immediately, actually going to lose too. I mean, the run game is severely weakened, so it's really going to have to be Doyley and his receivers. He leads him back perfectly, and that'll be a first down. Now, great job of throwing away from the coverage there. They try it again. Line holds better. He's got a couple of choices. He's going to take it himself. Terrible angle. Saw a man on the ground, needed to go out. He went in. No gain. Here comes this play again. He's getting chased. He keeps it. Oh, this time, not enough loft on the cross field. He had a guy right in front of him if he had just lasered it to him. So it's another pass, another pressure. Hubert Angle is in there, and he is getting another sack. And that's huge. Holds them to a field goal. Not an easy one either. Beyond that TOL angle, and another shank. All right, the Menagods have got to do something on offense. They pitch it out to Dollar. He looks pretty fast, trying to cut through. Picks up 8 for his efforts. Definitely need to see some more running out of this team. They go reverse. That's not the run play you want to call. Loses almost everything. And then a called play, wet stump. They can't get shit going. Not the greatest punt of all time. Meyer boots it off to Woody. One man there. Let's see if the blocker picks him up. No! He sheds the blocker. Put that on that guy's highlight reel. What an effort. Sheds the blocker. Immediate tackle. That's how you do it. Got some pressure. Oh, that should have been a pick. I think one defender knocked him, the other going for it. You got to call it out, folks. You got to communicate. Pressure up the middle, but he leads Spruce perfectly. And that's a great pickup. Offense clicking relatively well here thus far, even with some of these shitty run plays. That'll go down immediately. Haven't seen too much of that. Luckily, because it sucks. Pressure again, tries to fire, might get a jump. Oh, what a pick! He dove and caught it. What an interception. Now they go. Copeland just going to take it himself. Got some serious speed. Can't split the D, but a nice pickup. Keep in mind that could be a threat. Got a man across the middle. 12 yards. Trips to the near side. He fades back. Line holds. Forces it into double coverage. Stupid throw. Now it's motion. They go the dumbass reverse, which is going to get blown up unless he can get a friendly block. But too late, all of his friends come in. 3rd and 16. Called play immediately down. They can't get shit going. 4th and 21. Now, actually, I think they'll go for it. Oh, they're going to go super long field goal. Wowzers, from the 50. Does he even have the leg? I want to see it. I think he shanked it anyway. It's through! Holy shit, what a kick. Paula White, perhaps the league record there, 60-yarder. Then they go onside. They're racing there, and it's picked up and recovered. Wow, Menagod. Couple little bit of luck right there. Now they go. They've got their guy across the middle. Leads him into coverage. Shitty throw. He had sat down perfectly. Got a little bit of pressure. Has a man wide open. Perfectly soft touch to Jakes, who does not score but gets it to the 2. Now it's motion. They go for the reverse. The line actually holds, which means he should punch it in, and does. Pat Robertson. And just like that, a series of good scoring. They sneak it through, and it is just a 4-point game. The onside kick to start the quarter fooled everybody, and they go right back to it. Right back to it. This time, though, the Logs are able to fall on. They did a good job of getting there. That ball was a bouncing. So good field position for Doyley and company. Has a dump off. And it's an INT. Just when you thought Doyley maybe could do something, he's had a pretty good game. Throws a crucial pick. Well, that guy played that well. Sets up a passing scenario. They're going to try to fire it to Pat, who scored a touchdown. Stupid decision. 3rd and 16. They decide to pitch it to Dollar, who has a chance. And look at him fight his way for the first down. No one was expecting the pitch on 3rd and 16. Dollar's clearly feeling good, and he was able to get that first down. Now it's a called play. Knocked away, about the best thing that can happen to this AI team. Here comes motion. He's going to swing it out. Oh, they've left the deep man wide open. As long as he does a quick short throw, the jump, the grab from TD Jakes, and the TD from TD Jakes. Oh, the dagger, the Logs seeing the game slip away. Kenneth Copeland is there. Makes a nice throw. Kept his composure all game. Shitty kick. Doinks that off. Harrelson now at the 15. Looking to get a good return. Looking to get destroyed at the 22nd. 22. Called play. Doyley takes his time. Throws it to a man on the ground. No butt catch there. Pressure up the middle for Doyley. Ooh, the defender was right there. That could have been a nightmare. They decide to go reverse, and he coughs up the ball in a desperate attempt to lateral. It goes out of bounds. So that will bring up 4th and 16, and they say, this is it. This is our stand. We're going for it here. There's a lot of pressure up the middle. Doyley hurls somebody, trying to make up for all of his mistakes. Oh, his femur is through his pad. Oh, that's too bad for Dexter Doyley. So he's going to go down in a failed attempt. I mean, that is a double dagger right there. One of your star players is out. And he fought so hard, broke so many tackles. Pat Robertson just walks up and falls down as he actually would play. That was so funny, they want to see it again. This time he's just going to get destroyed behind the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 17. Got a man open down low. It's a shitty throw. It's caught by Pat. Not enough. So the game is not technically over here. A block, even a make. He drills another one. This guy has been rolling. But it's only a 5-point game. A touchdown still wins, but who will do it? Would Harrelson be the man to give him a great return? He's getting chased, making some nice moves. Continuing to make some moves. Look at him go, folks. And he puts them in position. I mean, what more could he do? It's a short field. 52 seconds left. Knotts doesn't look absolutely horrible. Fires it. Gets him to the 23. 32 seconds left. 26, let's call it. They hand it off to this loser who fumbles. But a fast guy picks it up. Look at him go! Yes, it was the play Spruce Willis needed. Oh, it wasn't a fumble. I didn't realize. He knew he was going down, and he did the backwards lateral to Spruce. Found the fast guy, and the Logs somehow look as though they are going to pull out a victory when it looked like surely they were screwed. Unless there's a miracle in store for Dollar, who does have speed, but he goes down to 16. Not sure they have any play. Well, if you're going to call a play, this was the play to call. Can he get away? He leaves a man. He fires it to Jake. Touchdown. But he's going to be too slow. There's a diver. He needs one more. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, the up and down and agony, and then the joy back to agony. I mean, that is Tecmo right there for you, folks. Few things more painful than that. I mean, they come up with 25 in the fourth quarter to take down the Logs. Oh, man. That's got to make you question all your life choices. There it is. We said the AI was capable of cheating, and they obviously pulled off the miracle at the end. Wowzers.